Welcome to Awareness-tainment TV, your one-stop destination for entertainment, sports, geopolitics, and more. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed and entertained. The current political environment in Syria, following President Bashar al-Assad's loss of power to Hay'at Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, rebels, bears significant yet distinct parallels to Libya's situation after the overthrow of Muammar Qaddafi during the Arab Spring uprising. Both nations illustrate the complexities and challenges of post-regime governance in the face of fractured opposition, external interference, and weak institutional foundations. Political fragmentation. In Syria, HTS's rise to power represents a consolidation of authority within a highly fractured opposition landscape. However, their governance faces resistance from rival factions, such as remnants of other rebel groups, Kurdish forces, and even elements aligned with the Assad regime. This fragmentation undermines stability and complicates efforts to establish coherent governance structures. Similarly, Libya has struggled with political fragmentation since Qaddafi's fall. Rival governments, such as the Tripoli-based Government of National Unity, GNU, and factions in the east led by Khalifa Haftar, vie for legitimacy, contributing to chronic instability. Role of external actors. Both Syria and Libya have become arenas for proxy conflicts involving regional and international powers. In Syria, countries like Turkey, Russia, and Iran have stakes in the ongoing conflict, often supporting opposing factions or seeking influence in key regions. HTS itself has faced international scrutiny due to its extremist roots, complicating its ability to gain widespread recognition. Libya, too, has experienced significant foreign interference, with countries such as Turkey, the UAE, and Egypt supporting opposing sides in the civil war, further entrenching divisions and delaying peace efforts. Governance challenges. HTS's governance in Syria's northwest is marked by attempts to impose Islamic law while struggling to provide basic services, maintain security, and gain legitimacy among war-weary populations. The group's past affiliations with al-Qaeda also pose a significant hurdle to gaining international acceptance. Post-Qaddafi Libya, on the other hand, has seen a proliferation of militias and a weak central authority, leading to widespread lawlessness and challenges in rebuilding state institutions. Attempts to organize elections and form a unified government have repeatedly faltered due to mistrust and power struggles. Humanitarian consequences. The power shifts in both nations have had devastating humanitarian consequences. In Syria, HTS's control over Idlib and surrounding areas leaves millions dependent on cross-border aid, while ongoing clashes exacerbate displacement and suffering. Libya's prolonged instability has fueled a migration crisis, with thousands risking dangerous journeys across the Mediterranean. Both countries face critical challenges in addressing the needs of displaced populations and rebuilding infrastructure. Comparison and outlook. While Syria's political environment is shaped by the enduring legacy of a protracted civil war and HTS's extremist reputation, Libya's trajectory reflects the perils of a sudden power vacuum and militia-dominated politics. In both cases, sustainable peace and stability seem elusive without genuine reconciliation efforts, comprehensive institutional reforms, and a reduction in foreign interference. International mediation, though fraught with challenges, remains a key avenue for fostering dialogue and laying the groundwork for long-term solutions. Regional domino effect potential. HTS taking power in Syria raises concerns about a potential domino effect across the Middle East. The rise of a radical group in one nation could embolden similar factions in neighboring countries, destabilizing the region further. In Iraq, for instance, existing tensions between Shia and Sunni groups, coupled with the persistent threat of ISIS, make it vulnerable to external influences and internal fragmentation. Should HTS consolidate its authority, it may inspire Sunni insurgents or extremist groups in Iraq, undermining Baghdad's control. Iran, a significant player in the region, faces internal discontent over economic issues and political repression. While the Iranian government has historically maintained a strong grip on power, regional instability emanating from Syria or Iraq could embolden opposition groups. Additionally, if Iran's influence in Syria wanes due to HTS's rise, it might weaken Tehran's regional strategy, impacting its alliances and control over proxy forces. However, the potential for a domino effect is not guaranteed. Each Middle Eastern nation has unique political dynamics, and local conditions will ultimately determine whether similar upheavals occur. International actors, too, may intervene to prevent widespread destabilization, fearing the consequences of a radicalized and fragmented region. Nonetheless, the situation demands close monitoring to address the root causes of instability and foster regional resilience.